Hello YouTube. I'm going to talk about the beef between Subhas Nair and Dee Kosh. In particular, the DM sent by Subhas Nair to Dee Kosh in the wake of the beef that happened in December 2018. Okay, let's get a quick summary. Dee Kosh, a half Indian, half Chinese DJ, YouTuber who is known to make comedic skits using various accents, okay, sang a song in an Indian accent and put it on Instagram. And Subhas Nair replied to that song on Instagram publicly, and basically took Dee Kosh to task. Okay, that was not funny. Why do you keep pandering to Chinese people with your racist caricatures? Do you just want to lend your voice and platform to verbalize the shit they cannot say? Do you hate your own Indianness that much? You can do better. #low hanging fruit. And Dee Kosh basically replied saying, I'm not going to give you a time of day. I'm not going to tarnish what my friend built up. And he had a picture of Dee Kosh and Preetipls in a friendly post. So, okay, Preetipls then went on to tell Dee Kosh basically, look, keep me up. I don't want to take down the Instagram post for the sake of our working relationship and friendship. I agree with my brother that this is racist, pandering, okay, and leave me out of it. And you all should have basically conducted this discussion in private. So Dee Kosh said, look, he did not tell me privately that he had an issue with this and asked me to take down the song, but he just whacked me in public. So I replied to him in public. And Preetipls said, okay, you put it on Instagram publicly, of course it's going to be discussed publicly. So in the end, Subhas Nair did DM Dee Kosh. Okay, I'm going to read it. Hi, Dee Kosh. I'm writing to address what went down today. I hope you understand my point and why I publicly expressed my disappointment about you singing in an Indian accent. I genuinely believe you have the capacity to do better and hope you continue to find success, but without appropriating our tongues and trappings. Okay, let's just stop here and analyze. He expects Dee Kosh to change his entire style of comedy for the sake of his own sensitivities. Okay, if you do not ever use the Indian accent because an Indian person say it offended me, then if Dee Kosh gets a complaint about using the Pinoy accent, the Chinese accent, the Hokkien accent, the Malay accent, then how? His whole style of comedy is gone. You know what I mean? How entitled is this Subhas Nair to expect a comedian, a YouTuber who has been making videos for more than nearly a decade, right, to change his entire style because of him? Okay? Dee Kosh put the song on his own Instagram. Nobody is obligated and forced to listen to it if they do not want to. People who follow Dee Kosh, follow his Instagram, follow his YouTube channel, will know that this is him. He will use accents, different accents for comedic purposes. Okay? So, one, he's very entitled. Okay? I continue. When I say our, I really do mean ours, yours and mine included. Our culture is to be revered and not ridiculed. We need people like yourselves in these positions of visibility to stand up for us and not put us down. If you ever want to collaborate with more brown people whose talent far surpasses that of mine, I can put you in touch. If my verbiage was harsh, please understand my pain and frustration. I'm fighting something much larger than you or I, but I need you to get the point here. Threatening my sister's career is not a classy move. That being said, she is a self-made woman and can stand up for herself. If you would like to talk about this, my line is open. Okay? Subhas Nair said, if my verbiage was harsh, you call him pandering to Chinese people or using your platform and voice to verbalize the shit they cannot say. You said that you accused him of hating his own Indianness. Okay, and that's not harsh. Okay, you don't even want to apologize properly. You want to apologize. Say, okay, my initial public post was very harsh, but I was very angry. Apologize. You want to apologize, just apologize. Don't do a half apology, non-apology. Okay? Just be a bit self-aware. Okay? And the other thing, you expect your culture to be revered, and not be ridiculed. Okay? Now, I think you know what I'm going to say now. Your own sister in February 2018 parodied a Chinese New Year song, singing in a very squeaky high voice, wearing a chongshan, and replacing traditional lyrics with something crass and disgusting. 油条大便小便. Okay? I'm sure you know what that means. So, you tell me how entitled and hypocritical the pair of you are. You expect a YouTuber who has been doing it for decades, almost a decade, to change his entire style for you. If your sister can parody a Chinese New Year song, Dee Kosh is allowed to sing in an affected Indian accent, especially if he's a half Indian himself. Okay? You go to a comedy club, you expect jokes, accents, sometimes some stereotyping of races. You don't want that, you don't go inside the comedy club. Okay? You don't go to a sauna and then complain it's hot. You don't go to Dee Kosh's Instagram and YouTube channel and then get offended when he uses various accents. You do not get to censor other people just because of your sensibilities. Okay? Especially if you and your sister don't play by the same rules. I don't know about you. I don't think you ever made a video that maybe parody other people's accents or race or culture. Okay, fair enough. But your sister does it. So if you call out Dee Kosh, maybe you should start calling out your own sister first.